we are live on YouTube. You guys, nobody can see or hear you yet.
wish we could see what's happening.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Holler Podcast. I am your sort of host, Adam Buzzio. I am joined here tonight by three of our lovely BRB ladies. My wonderful wife, Julie Buzzio, driving the 05 this week. Ashley Pooler in the 71, and Riley Wolsifer in the 56. This is the BRB, the Holler Podcast, Powder Puff Takeover for Season 4. Thank you guys for tuning in. Ladies, how was your Tuesday? Or your Tuesday?
Like the race?
In general, but yes, but the race specifically.
Right? Like that thing we did the other day.
Yeah, well, I thought, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was fine. Richard put me in a slow car, so
He did.
win.
I just kind of always show up. So, I don't know. I just try not to hit anybody else. I had a lot of fun this time. I was telling Adam, actually, I think this was the funnest one I'd had. But maybe it's because I wasn't so stressed out about being great. I just kind of didn't care. So, I had a good time.
I didn't know we cared in for.
I'm like weird about
didn't mean
that.
to
Like,
say it
I
like
like to at least be decent,
mean,
but I figured out I'm
Sorry.
garbage, so it's okay.
I always try to do really well, but don't always end up actually doing well. So
I don't want to disappoint Adam.
my goal is
But
always to try and
if
do
I was
better than
worried about
Carl
that.
did in his last race. And I know that's like a total dick move, but I totally want to try and do better than Carl did in his last race. So
I'm setting myself up for failure if I do that, because Adam's actually pretty decent at this. So,
There's no prize money, so.
oh my gosh, we should make them give us prize money next time. Whoever wins.
Okay, I would
like
probably
for reals,
train.
even like a $5 gift card for like
yeah. Why did we never
whatever.
think of this?
And 100%
I say it
would
every
do
race. Every race,
No.
what do I say? I'm like, it's not like we're winning for money. It's not like there's a prize at the end.
Listen, I might try a little harder and practice a little more if I had an incentive.
That's
like
what
a
I'm
Dunkin'
saying.
Donuts gift card will go a long way.
Right? Like a Chick-fil-A cookie? Hello?
Chick-fil-A cookie.
I'm just saying, that and a sweet tea.
Ooh.
Mm.
You know,
I
the
know.
closest Chick-fil-A to me is like,
We're gonna get so many signups. All the girls are
Oh
gonna
my
be like,
gosh.
Chick-fil-A cookies and sweet tea, say less. A Starbucks
gosh.
gift card?
2.5 hour drive for me to get to my closest Chick-fil-A.
I wouldn't be so
Oh,
fat. I would not be so fat if it was 2.5 hours away.
You're not fat, first off. Second
Oh,
off,
sorry.
that
I wouldn't be eating so many
It
cookies.
sucks.
I don't think I've ever had a
It does
Chick-fil-A cookie. And there's one like literally like 7 minutes from our house.
I've had a brownie from Chick-fil-A.
don't
They
think-
are so good.
I might have to
I'm-
try this.
I'm not into the brownies, but them cookies?
I'll have
I got
to
a
send you
problem.
a Snapchat, Riley, when I do. Like,
Ashley, I'm so sorry. I'm grieving for you in the current moment.
Yeah, it's way too far. Way, way, way too
2.5
far.
hours? Oh my gosh.
Over a mountain
trip.
pass.
What does that mean?
Like
They-
we
they
live
live in
in a
mountains.
valley, so there's to get out of the valley to any large population of city anywhere is a 2+ hour drive in any
face.
direction. The biggest store we have is Walmart, and it's like going to the mall.
Okay,
How far is Walmart
To be
from
fair.
Okay, so Walmart's like a 15-minute drive because we have Walmart here, but
Oh, that's not too
like
bad.
yeah. But it's funny because we have like 4 Starbucks.
Well, that works for me.
3 Starbucks. 3?
Starbucks is
3.
expensive though compared like I'm a Dunkin' person, but
I don't
They
drink
just put a
coffee.
7 brews here though. I've
we don't
had
have
something
those
from
here.
I
we
don't
have a
think we
couple of
do
like
either.
local coffee shops that are
Isn't that a
Yeah,
Midwestern
all
thing?
expensive.
7 brews?
I think so.
I don't drink coffee.
Oh,
They
Fill
make
you with
so many
caffeine.
different things. So they make like a lot of like fruity drinks because the first time when they built the 7 brews, I was pregnant. So I haven't actually ever had a coffee from there. So I had like a fruity drink. It was like pomegranate, strawberry,
pink drink.
watermelon, something. Yeah, it was really good.
You
And that was
don't
like
drink-
right after they were built, and so I got it for free because they were like trying to get people to like come and try their drinks, so that way
That's
they
so
could get
funny.
repeat business.
Did you not drink coffee at all while you were pregnant?
Oh, I drank my 1 cup of coffee that I was allowed in the morning, but I
Okay.
was cheap because I was saving money for a baby, so I
Yeah,
drank my
yeah,
coffee from
fair.
my
I
coffee
wish
pot at home.
I should be cutting out Duncan because I'm saving for a baby, but like I don't know. I don't think people would
Treat
want to work with
yourself.
me. I might get fired.
Riley, your husband would like you to know that Black Rifle coffee is superior to Dunkin' and Starbucks.
I know that he knows that. Is that what he's
Adam?
saying?
That is
He wants
indeed
me
what
to
he's
know that.
saying. So real quick, because I know you guys will talk about coffee for like 4.5 hours.
Sorry.
I'm just going to talk about the race real quick, and then you guys can talk about whatever it is that you want. So we did do 75 laps.
What
at
race are we talking about?
The race you guys raced in.
Our race?
Your
Oh,
race.
That's my bad.
No.
I'm here. I'm paying attention.
I'm here for it, man. So we did do 75 laps at
Are we
Charlotte.
drinking, Ashley? What do you got?
Oh boy.
Boy, I can't drink. I'm
SOB, Richard, I'm getting in your whiskey.
Oh Lord.
All right, we're getting into the whiskey.
I'm
So
looking
before
for
Riley does
raising
that,
colonies.
Shelby Sullivan did win the Powder Puff
No,
race
while
on
Riley does
Tuesday.
that.
Riley did put up a valiant effort during
Sorry,
stage
Shelby.
2, but she was not successful at the end of the day to chase her
She
down.
had Pascal on the back of her car from Tangled.
Yes,
It was awesome.
it was.
Is that the girl who won?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
She was
I don't
in
even
the-
know who did she belong to. This chair.
Adam, whose girlfriend, sister, whatever is she? Do you know?
I actually have no idea. Steven is the keeper of that
I feel like
information.
we should have a roster of everybody.
Yeah.
I actually do, so I wanted to give a quick shout out real
Wait,
quick
can I
to.
have a different chair?
Oh my goodness, Riley.
There's no other chairs.
I'm in a kitchen chair or something.
So quick
I'm
shout out
sorry,
to all the
I-
ladies that came out for the
Mute.
race on Tuesday.
Google mute.
Google mute. Courtney Van Win. I'm sorry for the butchering this name. Wingerden. Daniel Hadeligan. Why do you guys have such complicated names? Addison Borbell, Lisa Gilmore, Riley Wolsifer, Shelby Sullivan, Julie Buzzio, and Ashley Pooler were our contestants on Tuesday. So shout out to everybody for coming out and their significant others and/or person of interest for getting them to come out. I wanted to talk
the
about
Lord.
Addison and Riley wrecking on lap 29. But Addison's not here to talk about it. So Riley, I only have one question for you. What was it like to get disqualified from the race? You are our first DQ in a Powder Puff race. You didn't hear anything I just said, did you, Riley?
No, you're gonna have to restart. She didn't have headphones on.
Yep, she's looking at me. Okay, Riley, so I only have one question for you. In the history of the BRB Powder Puff races, you are our first disqualification. You got DQ'd for driving backwards on the racetrack. Can you just talk us through that and how that happened?
What? Who got? No, somebody else got DQ'd before me. You had to let her in. Who was it? Was it
Oh,
Ashley?
Ashley
That
got
was you? See, look at that.
Ashley got
I
disqualified
had
because
to
she
pee,
had
I'm sorry.
she had a black flag that we didn't clear in time. iRacing straight up said yeet and pulled you off the racetrack.
You're not allowed to
I
drive
was
it.
like, what the heck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Riley. I guess after you have to drive backwards pretty far for them to DQ you. Adam told me after. So
Okay.
well,
So Richard, we were watching. I think that was the one that we were watching, because he was like, explain the process, and I was like, well, every time I would turn the wheel, like I'm used to when I got to turn around, just whoop, and then do the thing, but there is no reverse. It was so then I would try to turn, and then it was like the car was going the opposite way, and then I was like, huh? And then I would try to correct, and then I was like overcorrecting, and I feel like I wasn't even going backwards. I was going like all over the place. You know what I mean? Like it was just every time I thought I was turning around, I was going the opposite way, and I just kept overcorrecting. I was like all over the place.
Turning
It was
around,
fun.
turning around did seem to be a challenge for all the ladies.
Adam had to come do it for me because
yep.
I got stuck. several times.
Julie got stuck. Riley attempted a U-turn, and Addison also got stuck. She stayed in the same spot for about 45 seconds, going in circles. So I don't think it's a unique to you guys problem.
Oops. I legitimately would have probably just had to quit if Adam didn't come teach me how to turn it around.
Yeah, my person was not available.
Yeah, legitimately was like, I don't know why I have such a hard time turning around in those cars. It's not the same. Adam tries to tell me it's the same, and it's not the same.
It's because it's not the same. It's
Yeah.
a sim car versus a regular car. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Ashley,
and then
did you?
didn't turn Carl didn't turn me onto the automatic, so I was just using the downshift, and if you downshift all the way, it goes into reverse. So
What the
See, Adam
heck?
doesn't
push the
turn
gas
those-
pedal.
Oh, see,
Well,
Adam doesn't turn those on for me.
Yeah, I broke Richard's shifter the first time. Remember? After he super
Well, that
glued it
sounds
back
like
on.
Richard's problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That does sound like a Richard problem. Richard, this seems like a problem that you have.
Hey, Adam,
Hi, Julie.
is there a way that I can see? Because last time we did this, I could see what other people were chatting in the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I want to
I
be able to
have
see
it
too.
open on my phone.
Oh,
Oh.
dang it.
Then click the link in the general chat. Watch the stream.
Oh,
Just
What
sorry,
is-
guys.
What is a pineapple start?
I know that's what I was wondering too.
I'm wondering that because somebody talked about a pineapple start, and I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
How do I? Oh, go to the
the-
YouTube app.
Somebody put in the chat the explanation of what the pineapple start is, so that way
It actually
I
says
don't
the
know.
pineapple strat, which is short for strategy in racing. So, and I don't know
Okay,
what
let's
that
see.
means.
Oh,
So
strat. I am dyslexic.
I
My
believe
bad.
it's called dyslexic. If everyone's wondering what the ladies are doing, they are all looking at their phones, looking at the
No,
chat.
honey Richard, you were not available because you were broadcasting. So when I needed you, I called for help twice. Sorry. Anyway, you were broadcasting. Not an F you or whatever. So yeah, that's why you couldn't help me when I was trying to reverse because there wasn't one. Not available. You were not available. Anyway, sorry. What were we talking about? I was reading the comments.
Nope, you
Yeah, I
guys are
know.
good. I'm not gonna direct you guys. You guys could talk about whatever it is you want to. Julie is a professional drifter by accident, though. The broadcast was nice enough to call her out. She wasn't actually trying to drift. She was just slightly out of control the whole time.
I know what it is. I didn't even know I did it.
You did really good.
The pineapple thing is a Roblox thing.
Well, that
That's why I
explains
don't
why
know what
none
that
of us
is.
know what it is, because none of us are 11 years old. So
Be nice. Braxton's a nice kid.
I didn't say he's not
I don't
nice.
wanna
I just
yell
said
at-
he's
I don't wanna
11.
argue with my husband through this thing, but Richard,
I think he's
you
older than
scream.
11, but
Yeah, he's at least 12.
by a lot.
I drifted on the track. Okay. I also, Adam said, wrecked more times under the one yellow with caution when they threw out the caution than I did the entire race. I don't know why I get so freaked out when other cars are around me, so I just crashed into the wall. And I was like, I don't know. And
I mean,
just
it's not natural to drive that close. It's just
No,
not.
when I would get that close up to somebody, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna hit their
I
bumper.
them, and I guess I just crashed, and then I was supposed to get my lap back, but I didn't want to go around you guys, so I just said just go green, and Adam said okay, and I guess I could have finished better because I did decent the last stage, but I didn't because I didn't get my lap back because I was just done with it. I wanted to go green, so whoops.
Yeah, a couple people had challenges under yellow, but that's okay. Todd, how are you guys on pit road? I know how Julie did on pit road, but I'm interested to see what you guys think of trying to make a pit stop.
To stop, like I had to like keep backing up and then hitting the gas because I wouldn't stop immediately at the stop thing, and it wouldn't.
I missed the start of the race. There's a cat butt on my head. I missed the start of a race because I was stuck in pit road. I was stuck. I couldn't get out. And I was like, what do I do? And I'm pushing all the buttons. You know, Richard's got 85,000 billion trillion red buttons over here. I'm hitting all
You
of them.
probably hit the button that turned the thing off in the basement and killed the fish. With all those buttons.
What? No, okay, someone needs to expand on this. A
No,
fish
what?
lost its life?
So it's like a Rick and Morty thing where you flip the wrong light switch and all of the like clones in the underneath of the basement like all die.
I am a Rick and Morty fan. I get the reference. Okay.
That's why I was like, I thought they were talking about the time that I flipped the switch upstairs and it ruined all your stuff down here and we couldn't figure out why your stuff wouldn't turn on.
Yeah, Julie found that we have a
That's
mystery switch in our
hilarious.
house. We have a switch on the
There's no
first
vinegar.
floor that is tied into our basement power for some reason that we have literally never flicked somehow in 3 years. And she cleaned one day and flicked it. And I came home and all my stuff was broke.
You need to put a piece of tape over that switch to make
We're gonna get it
now
covered.
we know. Now we know. And then he blamed me. And I was like, guys, I didn't know. Also, Adam, aren't we supposed to mention, do you have new sponsors this time? I can't see some of those.
I will, yeah, I can do that now.
Rev's Sim Shop. That's the only reason I thought of it, because Rev's so nice.
I
all
would
the
love to
time.
give a quick shout out to all of our sponsors, especially Butt Kicker, the leader in haptics, but not only Butt Kicker, Ideal East Descendants Trucks, Sundance Pizza, parentheses, Gavin's grandparents, who are the absolute best, Rev Sim Shop, Advanced GG, Maddox Graphics, and Performance Food Group.
Oh my
Thank you
gosh, there's
guys.
so many.
We have lots of sponsors because we're very popular.
Advanced GG is the sponsor. That's cool. I
That's
feel like
the
you guys
stuff
hit
that
the
made
big
Adam-
time.
Remember, that's the stuff that made Adam crap himself. Remember
We talked about this last year. How
last
does this come up
podcast.
every single
Richard has a
podcast?
shrine.
It's a sponsor, and I just have to say, I don't know why it makes
I'm
me
sure
laugh.
I'm sure they'll put
Richard's
that.
like, this stuff
funny.
to stay awake for the 24-hour race, and Adam's
You
like,
wanna-
oh shit.
You want to
I
hear
was like,
something
you want
funny?
to try it? And I'm like, no, I'm good.
No,
I'm sure
I
that
see what
Advanced
happened to
GG
Adam, I'm
will
okay.
put
Hard
makes Adam
times.
craps himself on their caps from now on. So
I have to tell you guys, I had a BCBA and she was talking about how this caffeinated beverage does not cut it for her and that she drinks, like, she needs like an IV of caffeine. And I was like, oh, well, my husband has a little code for this thing called Advanced GG. She bought like 4 or 5 tubs, right? Like right off the rip. She's crazy. And so she said, it was like 2 weeks later, I was like, what'd you think of the Advanced GG? She goes, it's good, but it doesn't last very long. I'm like, huh, what? There's like 60 servings in these things. What are you talking about? She was like, yeah, well, I'm already through 2 tubs. This lady was putting 6 scoops in 1 shaker bottle. And I was like, how are you alive? There's 100 grams of caffeine in 1 scoop. And she was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. She goes, you're only supposed to put 1? I was like, max 2.
What does the
And she's-
instructions say on the tub? Like,
Girl, you met this lady, you already, like, you would know. Instructions are not a thing.
Consumption
And,
at that
and
point.
she was like, huh. I was wondering why it was a little chalky. The flavor's good. And I was like, ugh, chalky. It's probably because you're literally like crushing up chalk and putting in your thing. It was crazy. Yeah, she said, I'm gonna need to get some more, a little bit more caffeine. I'm like,
Oh, more
sister.
people are jumping on the podcast. I can see now. I say last
Sure
time
call
we
Matt
tried-
in the comments. He's like, she didn't even use my code.
Oh, that's true. She didn't. Again, she just kind of jumps on things. You know what I mean? She's an interesting character. We're just gonna, you know. Okay, so I'm trying to look at these comments. Okay, Adam, are you done?
oh yeah, I'm
Sorry,
good.
I mean, are
This
you-
is y'all show.
are
I'm
we s-
good.
Oh, okay.
He was just here to kind of like help us if we needed help, I think.
Listen,
Moral support.
fellas, and people involved. Can I bring out my replace the meatball campaign now? Can I do it?
Oh yeah, sure. Adam, did
Go
you hear
for it.
about this?
I have no idea what's
Okay,
happening, but feel free to
listen.
proceed.
People of the league. I understand that you have your spaghetti and meatballs, but I would like to replace this title with other titles. And I have 3 of them. I think all 3 would be fun. But here's what I think that we should do. I think that as I read them out, I think that you guys should hop in the comments and go ahead and tell me who is the person, right? Right? Is that how we said we were going to do that? Okay.
We might be starting some fights. Just
What'd
so
you
y'all
say?
know. I said we might be starting some fights in the comments, so just so y'all know.
It's
Be
fine.
prepared.
Keep it classy, fellas.
Right.
And ladies, if you're there. Okay, so anyway, the first one that I would like to replace the meatball award with, the juice box award for the biggest baby after a loss. Go ahead, put it in the comments. Tell me who it is. Then the next one, the headset yeet trophy. Who is the most aggressive to their equipment after a race? Whose headset is catching more air than them jumpy trucks that Richard made me watch that one time? Okay, and then I have the Kermit Award. That is the most not my fault excuses. And the winners of these will get the fake trophy of tears and transmissions fluids. So, yes. I just want to know who drives fast but cries faster.
We're
That's
gonna
what
have
I
to
wanna know.
put this in the Discord probably because it's maybe so like more people will see it. Like I think we can put like a poll thing in there. I think I've seen them do that.
I can, in fact.
I think,
Adam can do that later
yes.
so they can all vote so we can see.
I want to know. I want to know who's. I want to know what.
They're saying
Give me the
Riley's
details.
most aggressive, so whichever award, Riley, you get the most.
We're not talking about us ladies, by the way. We're talking about like
Yes.
you boys
people
in
in the
the
league.
league.
Oh, I
Like
thought
people
we were
who
voting on
race
our
week
race.
to week to week. No, not us.
Oh.
The
You said-
boys.
This
You
is
said I'm aggressive.
interesting.
That is funny.
Oh, I misunderstood. That's my fault.
Not
Yes.
army boss, like them.
Yeah.
We should do one for this week, though. I think that would be
Yes.
funny too, because they seem like they want to do one for this week. Adam's gonna put one up, but we should do one for every week. Oh my God, no, we can't do that. Some of these people would literally rip each other apart if we put some of these awards up.
Oh, it'll
This
be a
is
good
how
time.
we practice being grown men.
No, I don't know, Riley. Some.
Okay, first of all, quit babying these boys because that's how we get the
No,
Juice Box
but-
Award.
Adam is so like, hey, Adam,
Yeah.
Who cares?
your big screen thing is like doing something, and it's not good, probably. Just
Oh,
so you
neat.
know. It's like, can you come over here? I'm sorry, I just.
Okay.
Second.
The guys in the
That's your
chat
phone
on the
photo.
YouTube, they're like, wait, what were the options again?
Oh, options. The Juice Box Award, the biggest baby after a loss. The Headset Yeet Trophy, the most aggressive to their equipment. And then the Kermit Award, the most not my fault excuses.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got my own opinions, but I don't want to make anybody mad.
Tell me. Whisper it in the mic. Nobody will hear it.
On a live YouTube podcast. Yes.
No, I'll tell you my Kermit Award.
Yeah, Adam's trying to type them, I think. So go.
Don't tell Ashley. Don't tell him I said that. Yep. The most not my fault excuses.
Why don't you guys vote?
Oh God, because I feel like that's mean, and I
Because
don't
I don't pay attention to this league enough.
I
All
don't
I
want
have
to
is a
throw
Kermit Award.
shade.
I will.
And I
Carl is the biggest baby, and Richard's the biggest Kermit, and Adam is the most aggressive. I have no idea.
I would say, and I really like this person. I've met them in person several times, but I just heard that they can be very yelly into their stuff. So I don't know if they actually break any of their stuff, but I would have to go with Nick Renner because I've heard that he gets very angry at things and yells. So
Wait. Is that the overall guy?
Adam, is he overall guy?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, overall guy. I've just heard him get like he yells and stuff, but he's like so nice. So some people just get aggressive with video games.
Julie,
I don't know.
these are grown men. They'll be fine.
Yeah, I've
They can
never
handle
seen
it.
Adam like yell at his stuff. I feel like, but I would definitely have to go with Nick for the one that probably breaks his stuff. I hope he doesn't think that's mean of me to say, but I've definitely heard him yell. So
There's definitely a difference between me and you. Richard you'll hear him all of a sudden, it's a loud wham and everything shakes. Like the whole house is like, whoa. And then I'm like, and then all of a sudden you'll hear him say, come on, and then there's some explicitive in there, and then that's like it. And then he's quiet. And he'll come into the room and he'd be like, well, and then he'll give me a whole story. And I'm like, oh no. That's terrible.
yeah, doesn't do that. He's just like, it is what it is. If the race There's only been a few times he's ever been like really mad about something.
It doesn't happen very often for
We're all
Richard.
just yelling. So there's that. I don't have to deal with like any like possible breaking of equipment. Also, his equipment is expensive and he knows that we cannot afford to replace any of that. So he knows better than to be on his equipment.
Oh yeah.
because,
If
you
Adam
know,
breaks something, we're having a kid in a few months. He's just gonna have to race with broken stuff. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like
Yeah.
that
we
sounds
have
like
a
a
kid
you.
now, Carl. We just have to race with broken stuff.
Yeah, like that sounds like a you problem, sir.
Fact
Yeah,
check
Richard
true.
just slaps the desk. That's it. It
See,
just
Adam
sounds
doesn't-
really loud.
Adam doesn't get like that. Like I don't
Well,
know.
and then there's been a few times where I'm like, I get frustrated because I'm in the living room and he starts yelling because of something that happened in the race, and I'm like, the baby was
Yeah.
just asleep. Do you want to die?
Oh,
Because
Riley
that's
is
how
most
you
aggressive.
die.
She broke Richard's shifter. Dang, y'all broke his headset too. It was all
Yeah.
an accident though.
I've never broken anything. Well, I definitely almost just broke Adam's really expensive like monitor that goes like this because I had my phone up against it and I was like, "Why is your screen doing that glitchy thing?" He goes, "It's because you have your phone on it." So I'm like really hoping I didn't break anything because the screen's really expensive and I'll feel really bad.
I bought that screen off a
gosh.
broke college kid for like 400
Yeah.
bucks.
But they're like really expensive.
I
so we're
cannot
not
afford a new
replacing
one.
it. So I hope I didn't break anything just now.
Let's see. Gio said Julie is my favorite. That's nice.
Yeah.
And then Richard said, this is news to me. What do you think he's talking about?
The awards, I think.
Oh, maybe.
It's really hard.
Believe
for
it
me
or
to read.
not, no clue what she's talking about. OMG, haha. I really need to keep up with these things as we're talking.
I know it's hard. That's why I had my phone up
Votes
against.
go. I don't see them. I know somebody typed them in somewhere in the Discord, but I don't see them.
I can't pay attention to more than one app.
Okay.
She said I can't pay attention to more than one app.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Anyway. So
Nick
yes.
said he doesn't break his stuff. He just yells. Okay, I think I believe that, but
Does
I definitely
anybody
heard him yell.
break their stuff? Well, you don't have to break it, but like if you were to like
Slam
swipe
your
the
stuff down.
headset, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just need to know.
What's crazy though is like
nomination for the juice box one for two people that I feel like constantly complain about the same thing over and over and over again.
Do
oh
it.
god no.
Oh
Wait,
god.
what?
Okay.
What did you say?
So
I'm all
the
throwing
juice
shit
box. The juice box one where they cry about the same thing over and over and over again, even though everybody's like, dude, drop it, and then they just like keep talking about the same thing, and then I won't drop it.
Oh yeah, I
So-
think I've heard something. Tell me.
So Selby is one of those.
Wait,
I think
didn't we make fun of
Renner
him
is the
last
other.
time? No, we didn't make fun of Selby last time.
No.
We
No,
made
but
a-
we were all on the fly last time for something. I don't remember.
You
Yeah.
said Selby and who? Did you say Ashley? Was the
Renner.
second one?
Renner. I
It
can't wait
just
to see
me
what
like
chat says.
popping popcorn and like watching all this go down in the Discord because I'm just
No, Zach
takes me
King's the
forever
one
to
always
stay
fighting
caught
with
up with
people.
everything.
I love Zach, but he's always fighting with someone. I don't know. That's just maybe my opinion. It's always Zach King getting into it with someone, and I
I
always
feel like
kind of
he's like
bad.
trying to break the tension most of the time.
I know. I feel so
So
bad.
I feel like he's not necessarily like in it complaining about it. He's trying to like
Yeah.
make a joke out of it and
I
like
know.
lighten the
It's just-
mood. And he's not
it's
like that
ridiculous.
person who's like, oh no, this is me, then this is a terrible thing that happened to me, and I'm right and everybody else is wrong. And even though all of you saw it a different way, I'm the right person and this is my point of view and I'm right and all of you can go suck it.
Roasted.
saying even the ladies are calling you guys out. LOL. Listen, I hear and watch the Discord, like especially when I'm bored at work and people are going at it, man. It makes for some good entertainment. And then I'm like asking Adam, like, did you see what's their names get into it today? And he's like, no. And I was like, well, I did, and it was interesting. So,
Carl
I
will
feel
text
like
me
I
too. He'll
know-
be like, "Are you caught up in the Discord?" And I'm like, "No, I've been taking care of the baby. Give me
doing
like 10
things.
minutes, and I'll let you know."
Listen, they're very interesting sometimes. Some of them are like a really mean. Like I'm like, you guys are like high school teenage girls, man. I really do feel like it sometimes. I'm reading this stuff and I'm like, you guys are going at it.
There's a reason why I can't get into the Discord.
Yeah.
I have to, like, after this, I'm getting out of Discord again. Like, y'all are gonna have to reinvite me next season because I am a high school girl. I will instigate that shit. I will instigate that stuff. I will start that stuff. If you didn't learn the first time, you gonna learn the second.
I found out last week that I don't have permission to be able to use GIFs. Because I was literally like, I posted a GIF about just like eating popcorn while all these people were like on their shit again. And I'm like, that sucks because that was like the perfect GIF. It was just me eating popcorn.
Oh yeah,
Watching
I
all
had
y'all
to-
complain.
Tell what's his butt, the one that's in charge, because he had to give me permissions. Yeah, he had to give me permissions, because I was gonna post about a raccoon coming out of the trash. I've already sent it, and it was I'm back, because I took
That's
myself out of the
hilarious.
Discord, and I was like, I need a grand entrance. So the grand entrance was gonna be a raccoon coming out of a dumpster saying, "I'm back," because I felt like that's the most Riley.
That was a quality post, by the way. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Riley, there
was a lot of hype to it too. What'd you say?
They're saying they need you to stay and instigate. Someone said, "Oh Lord."
Somebody
Where
said
are you
no.
seeing this?
Someone said no in the YouTube chat.
Rev said no.
Mine
Rev has
says,
asked you to
"Oh,
not.
guys." I see. That's what I said. People don't. I'm messy.
You're
I
messy.
can't even. I can't even
I don't know,
find
most
these.
of the time it's
They're
not
saying
surprising.
that Gavin breaks his stuff. Confirmed.
No, I
He-
don't believe that at
I-
all.
I
I
really.
think so.
I put that in the chat. Gavin does rage, believe it or not. He's very calm, but when he gets upset in the sim,
Really?
I during our last 24-hour race, I thought Gavin broke something because all I heard was an expletive followed by a very loud thud.
That's so surprising. He's so
Shocked.
Gavin is very competitive.
What about the
yeah,
Carl
but like I get
screaming
the
yellow
competitive
word?
thing, but he's just like
Carl's
I don't know.
Car-
He's so calm.
in Carl's defense, he's had a rough season. So I think Carl's probably been yelling a little bit more this season than normal.
So has Adam. That's why he's not racing anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
Not
well, and then,
not
like,
inaccurate.
on top of him waking the baby up, the dogs freak out, and so they like either bark at him or they cower. And I'm like, everybody at my house is in chaos because he's yelling because they're all feeding off of his energy. So it sucks.
Adam's
Really?
room used to be next to our bedroom upstairs, which is now a nursery. So he's down here, but when he used to get so loud and he had noise canceling headphones and I would literally bang on the wall. I'd get so mad. I'm like, "Shut up." Like you're literally screaming at a video game and I'm trying to sleep. And if anybody knows me, Adam will attest that I do not do well being woken up. So that did
Probably
not
even
go
worse
well.
now that you're growing a human.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely knocked out more. No, I was pretty bad before. Adam
Can I tell
didn't touch
you
me.
what me and Richard have been going through for the last 8 years of being together? This man will open up his eyes every morning. And he's like, "The sun is shining. Good morning, beautiful." And then I, who does not like the morning, my eyes open, not like this. They open like this. Right? And then all of a sudden, he'll start a full-blown conversation with me before my head even gets up from the pillow. And every morning we go through this. Every morning that we wake up together, because not every morning we do. Sometimes I get up before him. Sometimes he gets up before me. Anyway, every morning he'll be talking to me. And then I'm like, mm-hmm. And he goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Heifer, I told you 8 years ago, I do not like being talked to in the morning. And for some reason, every morning you ask me if I'm okay. But every morning I gotta tell you, yes, MFer, I have not left the pillow yet. And you are trying to have a full-blown conversation with me, and my brain is not here yet. Give me my energy drink, and then maybe you could talk to me. But back up off me, son." Am I yelling? I'm sorry. I don't know how to work this microphone. I don't know if I get like this, is it too loud? You know what I mean? So anyway, it's a whole thing. I get really passionate about it. And he did it this morning and I've been thinking about it all day. I'm like, most people
for
are
the whole day, doesn't it?
What did you say?
It sets the tone for the whole day.
It does. I was in a meeting with my boss, and I was like, "You're not gonna believe what my husband did this morning. We've been doing this every day for the
He
last
spoke to
8
me.
years."
Do you believe that? He spoke to me in the morning. What a
He told me he
monster.
loved me at 8:30 this morning.
How dare he? What a monster!
I'm like, and it's all sweet things. It's all sweet conversations. But I'm like, if I'm a night owl, if you do not back up off me, the sun is like barely up. Okay.
Adam
Anyway.
says I do that sometimes.
I was
like
just-
I haven't.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, Julie and I take Julie to work every morning, and I don't want to talk in the car on the way to work, but Julie always wants to talk in the car on the way to work. And by the time I drop her off, I'm already tired again.
Whoa.
Whoa! I'm
say
gonna
something
need
about my
you to
son.
not be so mean.
You just called all my friends
Literally
babies.
growing you a child, so I'm gonna
I'm
need
so-
you to back off.
I'm so appreciative of that
Bros
too.
or hoes.
Ashley, I'm gonna have to come stay with you because Adam's gonna get punched in the face.
I thought Ashley and Carl were
I
coming to
missed
stay with
it.
us.
I would like them to if we can figure this
I
out.
also like this to happen, so we just need to
Adam
figure all
seems
that
all
out.
stressed about it, and I'm like, dude, it's not.
I'm
a
not
big deal.
stressed.
He seems a little stressed. He's like, I don't know. Are you gonna be okay? Is the baby gonna be okay? I'm like, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
You'll figure out your groove.
That's it. I
Whoa.
think that's more of what he's worried about because we're introducing a whole new person to the place.
I get it. Nerves.
Don't
Ashley,
overthink it. Right
I've
off
said
the
it
bat,
formally.
really easy. They just sleep a lot, poop a lot, eat a lot.
Oh,
And
so
when all else fails,
Rolling around and eating solid foods and all of that, that's when it gets a little more complicated. That's where we're at right now.
let me tell you when it gets complicated. When they start rolling their eyes at you. It gets complicated when they say, yeah. It gets complicated when they're like, sorry. I could really go on about the complication. Anyway,
I'm like terrified for when Liana becomes a teenager. Like,
oh man,
you know,
we're almost
toddler
there.
stage, I am like okay with it. School age, I'm good with it. When she reaches a teenager, because I know how I was as a teenager, and I know how Carl was as a teenager. Because I've been with Carl since I was 15, so we both know how I was as a teenager. I was a little bit of a wild one. So I'm terrified.
Let me
Yeah.
explain this to you. Let me explain my predicament. I am married to the sassiest man on the planet. Okay. Judgy, sassy, lovely. Then he reproduced with the sassiest, judgiest woman on the planet. Lovely. And so they reproduced. Her judgy sassy came out at when I met her at the age of 2. So now I just be walking up in the room and she's like, and I'm like, back up off me. Anyway, but yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea because she doesn't come from me. If it was me, I'd fight her. You know what I mean? Like I'd
fight her.
But
Is that
she's
the way
not.
to go?
Yeah, but she's not. So I can't really do that. So now it's more like, "Ugh." I feel like I make that noise a lot. Every time she has a sass with me, I'm like, "Ugh. What was that? Do it again. Try again." Anyway.
I definitely know that I was a little rough. I'm a little rough sometimes now even. Like Adam's gotta be like, all right, Julie, calm down. So I think we're in trouble.
This might surprise you, but you can ask my mommy. I was a delight. I was wonderful. It was when I was an adult that I became a problem.
At least you weren't her problem then anymore, I guess.
I know. Like it was when I turned 18, and then it was like I was off to college and I got that taste of freedom. Sure, I signed a covenant saying that I wasn't gonna do all the things, but
Oh my gosh.
because I went to a private school.
That's why I wouldn't sign that covenant. Just so you know.
Have you ever
felt
seen
like
Have you ever seen Happy Shiny People,
No.
the documentary? Well, if you ever happen to watch it, that's how I grew up. The Duggars is how
The
I grew
Duggars.
up.
Ashley's
You said it.
face.
Yeah. So then
I mean,
I got
I'm so sorry.
and then I went to college
Gone
that
under my
was
face.
right next to Tiger Town. And y'all, when I figured out I could get up at the skyline at 18, woof, it was over for everybody. I was like, this is it. We're done for. No more covenant. No more Duggar life.
I'm just terrified because like her bedroom is on the opposite side of our house. And that bedroom window is closer to where the cars are at than our bedroom windows.
Gotta switch that bedroom.
And I
Wow.
snuck out
I was about to
Yeah.
say,
quite a few times as a as a teenager.
we all had different fears.
And
Like
there was
some stalker's gonna roll up in your window and steal your child, and you're like, I was a crazy teen. I'm like, oh, this is a 15-year down the road problem. Okay, got it.
Riley, my brain did the same thing. I was like, someone's gonna steal that baby.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second. That's no bueno. But you also
we
live in the butt
okay,
crack
so
of
we
nowhere,
live in
right?
the middle of nowhere on 40 acres. If there is somebody that is literally on our property, the dogs will go nuts. They go
Yeah.
nuts for the bunnies in the front yard. So I know for a fact they'll lose their shit if some car drives up our driveway. So my luck would be is Liana would be like, okay, boys, let's go, and she'd take the dogs with her, and they'd be like, oh, okay, it's Liana, we're fine, and they'll be all buddy and just be gone, and she'll go steal the car and like drive to Wyoming like I did at 16 to go see Carl when he was in Wyoming going to Wildtech. So
This is gonna be crazy. I can't wait to watch.
I just left. Like, they're saying that I kind of just lied about where I was going. I never snuck out.
I did lie about where I was going. I said I was staying with a friend who lived.
That's what I always said. Yeah,
town,
my
and
parents were too naive.
One time I ran away in the middle of the night because I was so upset about something I don't even remember. And I didn't want my parents to notice, so I cut the lining of the screen like in an L shape, so that way they like, I didn't pop the screen out or anything. And I ran away. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and I got to the ballpark down the street, and I had my bag, and I was like, where are we gonna go? And then I realized I ain't got nowhere to go, so I snuck back in. And then when we moved out of the house, my mom was like, what's the deal with the screen? And I was like, oh, I ran away once. She was like, huh? I was like, yeah, for a whole 3 hours, and you didn't even notice. And my mom was like, why were you so upset? I was like, I had a rough childhood. I don't know.
I had a rough childhood.
Ooh. I know. Did we ever figure out who the people were? Who our nominees were?
No, we're not getting a lot of feedback in Discord right now. It seems like based on what we have so far, Selby is definitely juice monster.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then Gavin is the headset tosser.
Yeah.
But we don't
Which
have
is
a
so
Kermit.
surprising to me.
Well, yeah.
Adam
Tell us.
can't do that. He's the person
Whisper.
he's got to
Whisper it to
remain.
me. Whisper it in my ear, Adam. Yeah, no. Tell me who it is. Nobody will know.
Nobody will.
Let's see. What have they said?
Adam would never.
A southern accent is coming out. Who's Geo? I don't like him. And
That got
just
aggressive.
like a fart in a tornado. It's a fart in a whirlwind. Rev.
She's like, excuse me.
Oh, I forgot
If
about
you're
that.
gonna say southern things, at least say it
Yeah,
correctly.
Riley, your last podcast.
Hold up, she is tired of.
Started a.
She's tired 24/7. Back up off me.
She's just going after everybody. I'm gonna let her do it.
No, tell me, what did it start?
The fart in a whirlwind. People said that for like 6 months. You have a catchphrase.
Hey, wasn't the last podcast like 4 months ago? But that's exciting. I love it that I'm so quotable, I guess.
Didn't you say that the podcast before though? Wasn't that 2 podcasts?
It might have
ago?
been.
Girl, I don't even know how many we've done. You're lucky I
I
put
think that was a
mascara
podcast
on.
while I was still pregnant.
Yeah.
So
Was
that
I
was
pregnant
definitely-
last time?
Isn't this our third?
No, my
one?
baby's 6 months old.
This is
No, because
this-
remember that first one? It was so boring, and because the boys were in it, and then we were like, "You got to get out of here. I don't like it." Wasn't that like
I
5 years
must have
ago?
not done the first one then, because I don't
No,
remember.
you were
that.
on the first
this
one.
is the third
That's
one.
the
Bub.
one where the buckle it up thing came. This is the third
I
one.
think this is the 4th one. Or
Did
is
you
this
guys
the
do
third?
one the first
Where's
season? I didn't think
Addison?
you
I
guys
need
did
her
one
to
the
talk about dogs.
first. I didn't think we did one the first season. We had like 11 people the first season.
I think it was like we came into the podcast with all the boys that first time. And then
Oh,
we're
okay,
like, oh,
that's
next
why.
time we're gonna have to do it as a Powder
Yeah.
Puff Takeover, and we're just gonna do it. And then I think that every time after that, it's been just us girls.
That's because I
Yes.
complained a lot. I was like, "This is terrible. I'm so bored. Get me out of here." And
Adam
Richard
was
was
And
like,
like
"You
I was
have to
sitting
sit
in a
down."
kitchen chair, and Carl was in his thing, and I was so uncomfortable, and it was not.
Yeah. And we were talking about boring stuff like iRacing, and I was like, "Ugh, "Get me out of here." And then Richard made me sit through the whole thing, and then that's where the buckle it up thing came from because I said this
Just
podcast
still going
needs
on
some
to this
excitement.
day.
I cannot believe that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever like in my life have even
Every
talked
single
about.
time that I hear it when I rewatch Bob's Burgers, that is all I think about. Though.
I know. But
Gavin
that's
said he's only broken a wall door and a headset. I feel like that's a lot, but
That is 2 more things than I have broken.
you know what though? To each their own, and that's only one more thing than what I've broken. So
yeah, I just
Um,
am very surprised by that. Gavin seems so calm and collected to me.
you know, people are not always what they seem on the internet.
Yeah. Well, no, we've met Gavin. Like
Keyboard warriors.
I've met Gavin several times, like in person, and like hung out with his family, and he's like very like.
Gavin
I
only
think
Riley,
we met
Gavin
Gavin
only
like four
he
four
only
times
gets
in person.
upset. Gavin only gets upset in racing. He's just very competitive.
Okay, I was gonna say because like like we've literally spent like whole weekends with Gavin, and I just don't see it. So
Richard says Riley gets lost in a paper sack. That
What
is
does that
not
even-
right. That is
I
not
don't even know
right.
what that means.
That means I just get confused and I do get physically lost.
Well, obviously I do too. 'Cause
Oh,
didn't know
I
what
think
that
he's
meant.
saying another southern phrase. Wait, is that a southern phrase? Y'all don't say that?
I've never heard that before.
I've heard it, but I've lived in the South, so
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Adam, have you heard that?
You say
people in Ohio do not say that.
Don't know what you're talking about.
like when somebody is directionally challenged. Like I missed my 29th birthday party because I got lost. And so when I walked in, my mom was like, "You get lost in a paper sack." And I was like, "Well, yeah." And
I've never heard that before, ever.
No. No, me either.
really? Interesting.
I said things to Ashley and she doesn't know what I'm talking about before that are like definitely Ohio things. Like I've had to explain what something is, and I'm like, oh crap, sorry.
Sorry,
What do you
I've
call
lived in
it?
Colorado my whole life, okay?
I've lived in
What do you-
Ohio my whole life, so
What do you call it when it's raining but it's sunny out?
is
Tuesday?
there really a word for that?
Like,
Okay. Everybody
it's just a thing that happens? I don't know.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
that
don't-
everybody called it this thing, and I said it to my boss who's from New York, and she was like, "What did you just say?" And I was like, "The devil's beating his wife. That's the weather outside."
Oh my
and
God.
She's like,
I have
and she's
never
like,
heard that.
Huh? And I'm like,
What did you
I've
call
never
it?
heard that before.
"The devil's beating his wife. That's what it's called. Google that. That's for real."
What?
I had to Google it because my boss was gaslighting me. She was like, "That's not a thing," and I was like, "No, I'm for real." And I Googled it straight up. It's a thing. Devil's beating his wife. That
I-
means that the sun is shining while she's crying.
His
I
wife.
googled what is it called when it rains and sunny, and apparently Google thinks it's called a sun shower.
So Riley, I don't know.
All right, hold on.
Maybe-
Did you Google the devil beating his wife? Because I'm very afraid of what's
I-
going to pop up on Google.
What does
I
the devil
didn't-
beating his wife mean?
I didn't want to end up on a list, so I did not type that into
It
the
means
internet.
it refers to a sun shower, which is when it rains while the sun is shining. Here's
my
the
God.
breakdown. Yeah, folklore. The origin of the phrase is rooted in folklore. The common explanation is that the devil is angry that God created a beautiful sunny day, so he takes out his anger on his wife, whose tears of sadness falls as rain.
I see it in Discord. Braxton like
Sounds very, very dramatic.
Y'all, I'm from the South, okay?
yeah, like the deep south.
Like we have old money where I'm from. I mean, I don't know any of those people, but
she
got
said
it.
many of those people.
Oh, man.
He
Adam,
said,
did we have anything else we were supposed to touch on?
"Who is Crazy Ducky? Get with the program. What is going
Car-
on?
That's
What's going on
Carl.
is oh,
You can talk
Does
shit
he-
to him. It's fine.
She goes on
deserves
here.
it.
I just don't want him to cry about it." Anyway,
Oh my gosh. He's not gonna cry about it.
I'm just
He's
kidding.
a big boy. He can put on his big boy panties. It's fine.
Does he have any?
Does he have any?
So Richard, Dracula would like out. Can you get him? Or well, I'm wearing shorts, and I feel like I'm on a podcast with a man. Okay, hold on. Let me just.
What is she doing?
I think she is censoring herself.
The cat. She's like covering up. It's okay. You
What
don't
an
have to cover up,
You say
Riley.
your cat's name is Dracula?
Yeah, and the other one's name is Hagrid.
I know
Oh,
about Hagrid, but I didn't know about Dracula. I love that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
when he was a kitten, so I wanted to name him Bellatrix, and then
that's an interesting.
Found out
came-
it's a boy?
yeah, like a piece of anatomy popped up that we were not ready for, and so anyway, we were like, oh my gosh, we have to come up with another name, and we were watching Hotel Transylvania, and when he turned into a little bat, I was like, OMG. And then he also like was a terror. Like he would scratch the living daylights out of us. And I was like, we're gonna call him Dracula because he likes to draw blood. And he looks like the bat.
I have a scratch here on my hand from our cat from the other day.
Aww.
We are not cat people, and I kind of like want to get rid of her.
I know that this cat is not trying to get back in here. So I have trained our cats. Dracula is the one that knows how to sit, shake, spin.
Oh.
What's the other one
My
that
dogs
does?
don't even know how to do all of that. Like the
Sit
shake
pretty.
part. They know how to sit and stay.
He's trying to get back in. This is the neediest cat ever. No, I have videos of me. So here's what happened. I had a bottle or two of boxed wine. Like the
A
cheap
bottle or
wine.
two, a box or two, you mean?
And so I got so I was like having fun one night by myself, and I taught my cat some tricks. And a couple days later, I was having my dogs sit and spin for treats, and then my cat comes up and does it. You know how like when something happens, you're like, OMG, when I was like super trash that one night, like
Oh my
the
gosh.
memory came back, but I forgot that I taught him that. And then me and Richard were like, and I was like, I could be like the cat whisperer. Move over Caesar Milan or whatever his name is. I'm here. And so, yeah, my
my
cat knows a
God.
lot of tricks, and I did not teach him a single one sober. So there's probably more that he knows that I don't remember. Because that's
The
possible.
trick that I want to teach a cat is how to not scratch up my new couch. And how to
Oh.
not climb the Christmas tree. Because I can't put a real Christmas tree or even like one of the fake Christmas trees up in my house because she'll climb the freaking tree and knock the whole thing over.
I screech like a banshee. I can do
I
it from
yell
across
at
the house.
her. Nothing. She's
Well, does
unfazed.
she have any recall?
What? What does that
Like-
mean?
Like if you were to call your dog, they come.
No,
right?
she is her own sassy thing, and she thinks she owns the house. It's
No.
terrible.
You
I
gotta
wanna
teach
give
your
it to my
cats their
mother.
name. And you gotta tell them to come. Let's see, what's going on in the Korean family would help with your cat. He's talking about, that seems like something that would get us banned. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay.
That'll
So
Oh my
go-
god. Carl, that is inappropriate.
Okay, Gio just posted it in the Discord. Let's see, let's go back. Okay, time to start an argument.
No. she's
Pecan or
completely unfazed.
pecan? Is it pecan or pecan?
Pecan?
Okay.
pecan.
All right. Well, I just
Is it not, Riley? Is it not that?
hell no. It's pecan. That's like
Yeah,
our
that's
biggest. That's our biggest export. That's like everybody's like, oh, the state of peaches or cotton. No, heifers, we do pecans. That's like our biggest thing.
A pecan is a can of peas.
And
So
a
that's all I
pecan,
think.
and a pecan is trash. So it's I made that up. I didn't have a good comeback, so I came up. No, it's a pecan for sure. Even though I will say
And
my
it's
grandmother is from Jacksonville, so it's pecan pie, or she says pecan pudding, I think, or something like that, or pecan pie, and then everything else is pecan. But I say pecan pie because I'm not crazy. It's soda. Pop is a sound. It's actually Coke. Around here, it's just Coke.
I say pop.
You don't want Coke. You say, "Can I get a Coke?" But can I get a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, like, so
That's crazy.
I specifically remember one time saying, "Hey, can I get a Coke?" And well, so if you go to my house, you'd be like, "Hey, do you have a Coke?" And then my mom would be like, "What kind?" And then you would say a Dr. Pepper, or a Sprite, or whatever it is. It's a Coke. I mean, you'll be specific at a restaurant because you'll get the wrong drink, but when you're going to like somebody's house, you're like, "Hey, do you have a Coke?" You don't actually mean a Coke. You mean whatever your beverage is. Like, we don't, like, I'll be like, "Man, I'm in the mood for a Coke," and Richard has to be like, "Does that mean ginger ale or does that mean Coke?" Coca-Cola. Yeah.
We
It's
do not say that. Yeah, it's just
No, it's soda.
I think it's just pop.
Riley is not crazy. When I lived in South Carolina, first of all, everybody made fun of me for saying pop. Second of all, I did learn and started calling. So they don't do the Coke thing so much in South Carolina, where I was. At least I was in Charleston, but it is soda there. And then I came back to Ohio and called it soda, and then I got made fun of for saying soda. So I'm just always wrong, which is fine.
Yeah,
we do say
around
soda.
here-
I had to, when I was a kid, it was always Coke, but I had to learn soda in my early adult years.
Now, when I was in
late
Georgia,
teen, early adult, I had to learn soda when I
when-
moved to Alabama.
when I was in Georgia, they do the Coke thing. So you have to say, "I'd like a Coke," and they say, "What kind?" And then you have to say Sprite, and it's confusing, but it's okay.
Well,
It is
Coke
confusing.
came from Georgia.
I
I
didn't know
just
that.
assumed that's why.
See,
Yeah.
and then when growing up, if you ask for a pop, people would be like, "Okay."
Richard, where's the
So you
remote
have to
to
ask
your
for a
fan?
soda because they'd pop you one if you ask for a pop.
That's interesting.
Say that again?
Like pop you know what I mean?
Like pop you on the shoulder.
People are just hitting people where you're from?
When I was a kid, it would be like, oh, you pop somebody on the
Smiling.
shoulder, like, "Hey." It's not like a full on "I'm gonna deck you."
Right. No, I hear you. We're just popping kids. When I say you get a popping, that's with something. You don't just get a popping, you get a popping. Where's the remote? Oh, here it is. Richard's room is so hot. Because I'm in here. Dang. Oh no.
No.
Okay. I did
She's hitting all the buttons.
it.
Like, oh crap, which one does which?
I know. Hopefully that'll do something. I don't know how he sits in here for 25 hours a day. It's too much. I come in here to sit with
5
him.
hours a day.
I come in here to sit with him, and I'm like, "Brother, I'm gonna need an ice pack. We're gonna have to put a window unit in here because I am already going through menopause with these hot flashes because this is
Did
terrible."
you just say you call your
How old are
husband
you?
brother?
I call everybody brother or sis. It depends on your
Okay.
gender. And sometimes if I don't respect you as a man, I'll call you sis. Just kidding. Just kidding. Not really. I think that's just, I feel like everybody calls each other brother. I thought that was normal. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, calling
No.
somebody bro is one thing, but not brother.
I call Julie dude sometimes.
Yeah, I do. I think I call Adam dude sometimes.
I definitely say dude.
Carl dude a lot.
I definitely do it at work too, and I work in a super professional setting in my boss because I'm not a dude.
Or my guy. I'll say that too. Or my brother in Christ. Yeah.
When people are saying like something really, really like a little bit like off the wall, I call them my dear sweet friend. Like when they say something really, really dumb, most of the time I'm like, oh, my dear sweet friend.
You're like, oh, bless it.
Pretty much.
Bless it. Okay, so I got tinsel in my hair.
Ow.
In February, I paid somebody to put tinsel in my hair,
Oh.
and it is still in my hair.
Yeah, in February?
In February, I did it for one of my Disney races. My friend raised $50,000 for charity, and
awesome.
I know. In the time, so we had a team goal. Remember when I did that fundraiser last year?
Yeah.
In the time that I raised $160, she raised $10,000. She raised her goal, my goal, and our other person's goal. I was like, hello? What? It was crazy. Couldn't believe it. What are you saying sorry for? Riley looked like she was
As I
contemplating
said,
life.
I said the pregnant lady's getting tired.
Oh no.
Oops.
Julie goes to
going to
bed at
bed?
9 o'clock when she's not pregnant, though. So
Yeah, that's fair. I'm lame.
Richard said that I'm tired after 10 o'clock a.m. So I get it.
It's only 8 o'clock here.
Ugh, it's 10 o'clock
Is
here.
it?
I wish it was 8 o'clock.
What time is it here? Oh, 10 o'clock.
Baby.
Oh, we're in the same 10 time zone.
Hi.
She's like, what? You're gonna be a star, kid.
She's
She's
wearing
so
her little
Oh, she's
onesie
got
here.
the
onesie
thing.
on.
the
The reason
onesie.
why we're here. Yeah.
Riley's like the thing. That's
Yeah.
called a
Riley
onesie.
said the reason why we're here.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Well,
cute.
Dad just left you, huh? Yeah, Daddy just left you, didn't he?
He
She's
clocked
just
out.
She's looking at that
Julie,
microphone like,
honey.
I'm going to eat that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. I feel like
She's
7
so
for me.
We were talking about it, though.
Oh,
The BRB league is going to go on for like 30 years because we're all having babies.
Literally, Riley, you're not in the. There are literally like everybody is getting pregnant. Like it's me, Dakota Camper,
There's a bunch of them.
Isaiah, and I feel like there's a few other people.
Jamie Plord
I
had
feel
a
like there's
baby.
like 2 more.
Jamie
Yeah, I
Plord
feel
had
like
a
there's 2
baby.
more, and they're
Carl and
all having
Ashley had a
babies.
baby. There's
And
multiple
Carl and Ashley
babies.
had theirs.
I think we counted it. I think there's 7
Wow.
or 8 people that have had a baby
that
recently
wild?
or having a baby.
Dustin Stallings had a baby like 2 months
Yes.
before we did.
Yes, Dustin did.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
There's
Yeah,
literally
no,
like
no,
a
no,
gang.
you don't
There
need
is
that.
There's literally a gaggle of people gonna be
A
just had a baby or
gaggle?
having.
Oh, Scott
Yeah,
Fritz.
Gen
Yeah.
2
Scott Fritz also had a
BRB
baby.
racers.
Oh yeah, Scott Fritz. I was like, there's literally a lot.
Yeah,
You should
that's
on your
that is-
website, on the website for the onesies, what is the description? Does it say onesie? It should say Gen 2 racing t-shirt. That's what it should say.
I love that actually.
Get it? Pokemon, you know, like you have your original.
Nope.
thing.
I
Yeah,
got you.
I think that would be really funny. He's like doing it right now. I just feel like, you know, because that's literally what happened. And then whoever's keeping up with this league, they can call the next round of onesies Gen 3. I don't know. I'm just
Aw.
that's so far away.
I
I don't
know.
even want to think about that. That'd make me a grandparent.
Oh
Ugh,
my gosh.
That's horrible. I'm like barely okay being a parent.
I know, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just getting closer. Like I start my 3rd trimester next week, and I'm like, oh my god, it's gotta
know.
come out.
Olivia talks to me and I'm like, I'm just a teenager. Why are you treating me like I'm a parental figure? I'm confused. So
I like need to find the adultier adult who let me just walk
Yeah,
out of the
I'm glad-
hospital with like-
yeah.
and be like, oh, here you go. Here's your baby. Good
Yeah.
luck. Keep it
I'm
alive.
I'm really glad I have Adam, because I'd be up shit's creek. There's no way.
Is he the adultier adult?
Oh heck yeah. Hell
Oh
yeah.
man. Me and Richard were screwed from the start. Both like teenagers. I mean, sure, Richard was like 45 and I was, 19, but still,
Yeah.
That's
you
not
wanna
true,
race-
everyone. That's not
race
true,
to go-
everyone. He was 45 and I was 23. So, anyway. But yeah, we both were like a
You
mess.
can reach the steering wheel, but
Oh,
you can't
crap.
reach the pedals.
For
kiddo.
legal reasons, Riley's definitely not a teenager.
Listen, his
Disclaimer.
friends on our wedding day legitimately went up and asked my dad if he had signed the papers for Adam to marry me.
Oh my god.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah. Adam's best man went up to my dad on our wedding day and asked him if he signed the papers to legally marry me. Cause like I'm under 18. Yeah,
That-
obviously well, Adam's 7 years older than me, and they're a little it's like Adam's the younger one. So
Yeah.
they like joke that I'm like not even 18.
To
yet,
clarify,
so-
we got
Yeah.
married when Julie was an adult. She didn't clarify
For
that.
legal reasons. For
Yeah.
legal reasons.
Yeah, we got married like
it's a-
literally 3 years ago.
was-
I'm 29.
Yeah, no, it's a typo. But the way you said it implied that you were underage. She just looks very young.
I don't think I look that young. Jeez, I don't look like 18, or at least I hope not.
Yeah, Richard's also older than me.
I ain't birthing a whole ass
Carl
kid,
is
I hope.
also older than me.
Yeah.
Richard's like a lot older. He's 6 years older, 5 years older than me.
My God, you think Adam's 7 years older than me?
Well, that doesn't make any sense
Carl's only
because I
3
thought
years older than me, so
no. When I was in 6th grade, Richard was paying taxes with his military paycheck.
Me and Adam just don't. We don't like to go back on those because
I do. I think it's funny.
I was
I'll
a
be like,
freshman
you know
and
what you
Carl
are?
was a senior in high school when we first started dating. So.
See, that's cutesy.
And then we got married 5 years later.
Aw. Yeah, no, I was a full-grown adult when I
I
met
got
Richard.
married when I was 21. I was like,
I know it was a
I
typo.
was gonna say I was like 25, 26.
Yes, dear.
We got married when I was 28.
Oh my gosh, it was
Yeah.
terrible. So we got married when I was 20, and then 6 months later, I turned 21. So I had to get 2 new driver's license in 1 year because once my name changed, and then I turned 21, so I had to get the like
Why didn't you just
Orientation.
wait?
because I wanted to change my name.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have
Yeah.
waited because I'm lazy.
Some of my stuff's still not like we'll go places and my last name's still not changed.
I
And Adam
know.
won't like
Every time we get a package to the house, it's Riley Morrison.
Yeah, I'm not the only one. Because there's definitely been times Adam's like, why is it doesn't really happen as much anymore, but it used to happen all the time. He'd be like, why didn't you change that? I'm like, I don't come here that often. I don't know.
It's too much. Like,
It's
and then
too
when I
much.
think I changed it, I really did. Like, there's too many things to change your name on. As long as I got the social security card and the license and the documents, whatever.
agree.
I'll be Riley Morrison at Bath and Body Works. I don't care. Kroger can think that I'm Riley
Like,
Morrison.
that's
Whatever.
too much work. Do you want to change your last name and have to change every single thing about you?
I told him that I'm never changing my last name ever again because it was such a
Yeah.
hassle to change it all the
You-
places. I told him like,
Yeah.
if we get divorced, I'm staying a pooler. Not like we're ever gonna get divorced because he's not allowed to divorce me. But
I don't know if I'm coming back
You're
either.
trapped.
no, like I'm gonna stay a pooler forever. Anyways, his parents love me more anyways, so
Yeah, I'm having their grandkid and Adam we're having a child, so he's just stuck at this point. He's not going anywhere.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing about
that's a
me
good
and
reason.
Richard. We're too lazy. So it ain't gonna happen. I already know. I watched his first divorce. We just gonna be here forever.
I feel like at this point,
me
Carl and I have been
pregnant. That
together
was
for
his
so
first
long.
mistake.
What'd you say?
I said Adam got me pregnant. That was his first mistake. No, I'm just
Yeah, no, Richard married me. That was his first and last mistake.
All right, ladies,
no.
we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here.
Adam's
Any
kicking us off.
any final thoughts for the boys in the league? Nothing, huh?
Wait, what?
No.
Say that again. I wasn't listening to you.
I said we're gonna
Huh?
go ahead and wrap it up. Just any final thoughts you guys wanted to mention?
Yeah, I just want to know who the Juice Box Award is and
Yeah,
the
we
Kermit
need to
thing.
vote.
I really want to know all the things. And I want to get rid of meatball because I think that's dumb. If you're
We-
gonna choose a food, at least get a good one.
We will take all of that under advisement.
And we want a gift card next BRB.
That means
Puff
we're
race.
gonna that means we're gonna take all this under advisement.
I will make sure you
If
guys.
it means that I have to put if it means I have to put $2 into a fund for the Powder Puff race,
Yeah.
so that
No,
whoever wins
I-
gets
I-
a nice gift card somewhere else, I will put $2.
I will
Yeah, I'll put
personally.
$2 in too.
I will personally fund a gift card for the next Powder Puff race.
He's saying that because he knows I'm gonna win, so he's not gonna have to pay the gift card.
That
That-
is so
Boom.
That is a
trash talking already.
That is a
Didn't even care to
bold
get my laugh
assessment.
back. I was like, can we just go green already? I'm tired of sitting here being scared of the car.
I was running back and forth between my computer and the sim rig trying to get her turned around. It was a good time. But all right,
Oh,
ladies. Well,
man.
thank you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you guys so much for taking some time and doing this with us. We appreciate you doing the Powder Puff and supporting us while we race fake cars on the internet.
Yes,
And we love
You're
you.
welcome.
It's time
Oh,
for bed.
do we do the thing?
do
the buckle it up
Yeah,
thing?
the buckle it up.
All right.
You guys are
And
more
then
than
how
welcome
does it
to.
go again?
So somebody's
Each
going to
have
start
say
off
the
and say buckle it
thing,
up.
and then we all say the or we'll die at the end.
I thought like when I hear Richard do it, it sounds like they do it all in together, like in harmony.
No,
It
I think
goes
it's like one at a time.
One at a time
at a
and
time?
then all together. So buckle it up, buckle it up, buckle it up. And then the fourth one is a buckle it up or you'll die together.
Okay.
So take it away, Julie. Julie, Ashley, then Riley.
Okay. Buckle it up.
Buckle it up,
Buckle it up, or you'll
or
die.
we'll
Or
die.
we'll die.
We're really bad at this.
It was about as
Wow.
good as it
Woo,
normally
we
is.
do it once every season. It's fine.
I'm personally
I feel
proud
like
of you
got
guys.
it down now. I hear Richard from like down the block when he says it. You know what I mean? So he sings. I always thought you guys like harmonized or something.
They
So,
practice on
I
the
should
off
really
time.
love it.
Yeah, they practice during the off time. But all right, everybody, thank you
You're
guys
like
so
in a
much
quartet?
for
Makes sense.
yes, they are. It's very important. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Catch us on Tuesday for our next BRB Butt Kicker Cup Series race. Ladies, again, thank you so much for doing this with us. Big shout out to the sponsors one more time. Butt Kicker, Advanced GG Maddox Graphics, Performance Food Group, Sundance Pizza, Rev Sim Shop, Idealese, and Descendants Trucks. Thanks to all the drivers, and we'll catch you guys later.
I
Bye,
should
babe.
get poster boards for next time.
You guys are